Have you ever walked into a store planning to spend a certain amount of money, but when you walk out, you notice you spent 3, 4, maybe even 5 times that amount, and you don't even know how it happened? Maybe you catch yourself a few days later looking at your receipt or just thinking about the level of purchase you've made, wondering, how the heck did I get here? How did I even spend this amount of money? Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not your fault. Well, at least not all of it. So how did this happen? Well, big shocker, but you were part of a carefully designed sales process specifically engineered to extract as much money from you as possible. And trust me, it works like a charm. Now, one place this is particularly effective is in a mattress store. Yep, buying a mattress isn't as straightforward as it seems. And if you've ever walked into a mattress store planning to spend $500, maybe $600 and walked out with a receipt for over $2,000, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. But here's the thing, this isn't an accident. Mattress stores are masters of the upsell. They've developed a series of tactics that are designed to make you feel like you're getting an amazing deal, all while making you spend way more than you ever even wanted to. And believe me, this process starts before you even walk in the front door. Let me show you what I mean. You may have noticed that the outside of every mattress store pretty much looks identical with the same sale signs, the same interest-free offers, and the same free adjustable base sales on nearly every single one. And this is by design. You see, what they're doing is they're priming you to spend money before you even walk in the door. They want to yell at you that, hey, we have amazing deals. Our mattresses are 50% off. And if you buy one right now, you're going to get a free adjustable base. And oh, did we tell you there's 0% financing? Sound familiar? If you've been in a mattress store, it does. And that's no surprise. I don't care what brand mattress store that you've been in. It's all the same. The whole idea here is they want to set you up for what's going to happen on the inside. And they want you to be open to all of their upsell suggestions because, hey, if it's 50% off, why wouldn't I buy it, right? Well, the secret is nothing's 50% off. Everything in there is sold exactly for as much as they want you to. They're not going to tell you that, but we will here. All those signs are designed to do is get you into the front door so that they can get you into the next step of the sales process. Once you're in, they're already guaranteeing, hey, this customer, they're primed to spend as much money. They're primed to think they're getting a great deal. And we're just going to parrot that information back to them. When the reality is, there is really no deal. These are the prices they've set for the mattresses. And if you drive through your town, I promise you right now, the closest mattress store is going to have a 50% off sign, a free adjustable base sign, and a 0% financing sign. And those signs, you'll notice they'll be there next month. They'll be there the month after. They'll be there the month after. They don't go away. They are not temporary. They are not a flash sale. They are not a flash deal. But the unsuspecting customer has no idea of that. What they think is, hey, maybe I'll spend a little bit more money because these deals seem amazing. And they walk inside. And what happens when you walk inside? Well, a lot happens right away. Now, at this point, you're confused. There's not much information on the beds. The names are all different. The prices are hidden. The salesperson comes up to you. They're going to affirm for you exactly what you want to hear. 1, you're in the right place. Hey, we have amazing deals going on right now, and we're going to match anybody and everybody's deals. So don't worry. We're going to take care of you there. You're going to get the best deal possible with us. And actually, right now, we're running some massive sales. 2, they're going to say, hey, look, buying a mattress is confusing. Why is it so confusing, by the way? I still never understood that. I don't think it should be near as confusing as it is, but unfortunately, the whole industry is just incredibly confusing. But they're going to tell you, hey, it's confusing. And the store's been designed to make you feel like it's confusing so you trust the salesperson and they can lead you to a higher dollar spend. But to you, this is music. Great. I'm in the right place. They're giving me great deals. And this guy knows what's going on. They've been factory certified, factory trained, and they'll tell you all about that. And they can identify what is the right mattress for me. That's all without even mentioning that the whole reason you're in a mattress store is because you have a problem that is aching and hurting and bothering you day after day after day. So you're already primed. Hey, I want to solve this. I want to solve this now. I want to solve it today. And I need a solution. Great. Mattress stores already know that customers have this mindset from the very beginning. So when they walk in the door, they see the sales signs and then the salesperson affirms to them. They're already in deep into a world that they don't understand. And when we don't understand things, we trust the nearest authority. It's just human nature. And in this case, the authority is the salesperson who's been specifically trained to get you to spend as much money as possible. And the next thing they're going to do to get you started on that whole journey is they're going to walk you over. They're going to ask you a few questions to make you feel like you are a full part of the process. Hey, how do you sleep? Are you side, stomach, back? Do you have lower back pain, upper back pain? What about shoulder pain? Do either of you snore? Are you tossing and turning at night? all of these questions, they will help the salesperson. I want to be fair for a moment because I was a salesperson for 3 years at 2 different companies. And at one of them, I climbed the chain to be a regional manager. These are all good things. They're true. And the salesperson in front of you probably really does want to help you. But the process is designed to get you to spend more money. And the salesperson knows that and they directly benefit off of that. And regardless of how much they truly want to help you, which in my experience, a lot of salespeople did, about 70% of them, I would actually say. And some of them really, really knew their stuff. But some of them just wanted to make a lot of money. And most of them didn't even realize that, hey, I have a bias here because this person, I'm only considering what they need for sleep, but I'm not considering what they need for their pocket. And because of that, they would get you to spend as much money as possible. And it's not because the salesperson in front of you is a bad person. So I don't want you walking into a store and thinking, oh man, this person's trying to screw me over. Maybe sometimes it is, but really it's not the case. They're just as much a part of this process as you are. They've been primed to get you to spend as much money as possible, just as you've been primed to spend as much money as possible. This is unfortunately just the state of the industry, but really this is just the reality of our world. Anytime a salesperson is involved, you're going to spend more money. That's why they're there. But if you're armed with the knowledge of what you actually need from this video, then maybe you can save yourself a significant amount of money. And if you still don't feel like you are, feel free to reach out to us. We have a whole web page. We're happy to comment back with you here. We're definitely open to discourse and dialogue to help you figure out the right mattress for the right price for you. And yeah, maybe this is pretty early in the video, but if you do enjoy this content, if you find value in what we've already given you, go ahead, like and subscribe. We would love to keep helping you out. But anyway, let's get back to what's going to happen next. So what happens next is at some companies a little bit deceptive. After asking the qualifying questions, what's going on in the salesperson's head is how bad is the problem, how much of a rush are they in, and how much are they willing to spend? They're gauging all of these things immediately, just as any good salesperson will. So what happens next? After they've asked you all these qualifying questions, they know how you sleep, they know if you wake up, they know if you snore, they know if your partner is too hot when they sleep. Then they're going to take you to the next step. And if you ask me, at a lot of companies, this next step is really deceptive because all those questions that they might have just asked you don't really matter. What matters is they're going to show you 3 different mattresses. And in some companies, I'm not going to name any names here, but in some companies, those mattresses are going to be a Stearns & Foster pillow top mattress, going to be a Tempur-Pedic Breeze collection mattress, and then they're going to show you a Beautyrest Black. One thing that these 3 mattresses share in common is they all have $3,000 plus price tags, and that is what is called top-down selling. The mattress salesperson is going to find these mattresses, and regardless of how you answered the question, they're going to put you on one of each of them. Now, they are showing you a bit of a sampling of different types and different technologies of mattresses, but you may have walked in there intending to spend under $1,000 and now you're on something that costs 3 times that amount. That's like going to buy a car. Say you need a Ford Escape and all of a sudden the guy's putting you in an Explorer or suggesting, hey, why don't you step up to Lincoln? It's really no different, but it's really confusing and hard to know what happened until you've been on the mattress. And believe me, once you've tried something that is 3 times the amount of money that you want to spend, that's what you're going to want to buy. So a good way to arm yourself and protect yourself and also help the salesperson in this situation so things aren't awkward or you aren't upset after you leave the store is say where your price range is right from the beginning, just to be upfront with the salesperson and tell them, hey, I don't want to go on anything above that price point. A good salesperson will listen to you. They'll adhere to your request. And odds are at some point, they're going to show you something that costs a little bit more. But if they're really good, they'll probably ask you, hey, is it okay if I show you something a little bit better that I think might suit your needs more? Because that's the right way to handle that situation. Now, if you don't care about how much money you spend, well, then it doesn't really matter. But I care about how much money I spend, and I know that most people do. So let's go on to the next step in the process. Once you've seen these 3 mattresses, the salesperson is going to identify, and they could be different brands as well. One of the companies I worked for, third mattress that we landed people on was actually one of our own in-house production mattresses. And the reason they did that is, you guessed it, it's way cheaper to build for us, and then they sell it for way more. So let me give you an example. We had a mattress at my most recent company before I left the industry, at least in a standard role. Obviously, I'm still here on YouTube, but we had a mattress that sold for $28.99 in a queen. It was a good mattress. It felt pretty great, But here's the thing. One, all of our price tags permanently said, hey, this mattress is on sale for this week, down from $45.99 to $28.99. And by the way, if you buy it right now, we'll give you a free pillow. And by the way, just as a quick aside, the reason we gave a free pillow was so that way when a person wanted to negotiate on price, they didn't actually pick price. Instead, they asked for another pillow or something that cost us way less. And that's there again by design because, hey, if somebody wants to challenge our price, let's just offer a small carrot and make them feel like they're getting a win when in reality, we're keeping all this profit for ourselves. And by the way, that mattress that was marked down from $45.99 permanently to $28.99 was something that cost us just under $600 to manufacture. That's where our mattress industry can really start to feel a little bit grimy, for lack of better words. Anyway, once you've identified which of those 3 mattresses you really like, the salesperson is going to show you a few more in that class. So say you really like a Tempur-Pedic. They might take you over now into another high-end memory foam feeling type mattress. This time, odds are they're going to throw you on an adjustable base. And these things are really good. There's a lot of benefits to them. They're really amazing. And in your mind, you're already thinking, hey, wait, if I buy this mattress or that mattress, I get a free adjustable base. So you're already gravy. You want to listen to the whole presentation and hear all the benefits because you think you're getting the free base that you're on right now. Spoiler alert, you're not. The base they're going to give you is a really cheap base that has no warranty. Generally, it's head-up articulation only, which is not very good. And beyond that, some of these have actually had issues where they completely collapse on people and they've caused harm. In fact, you know what? We'll call them out. BedTech. BedTech was a major partner for a large number of retailers in the mattress space, and they were recently sued because their bases were collapsing and actually causing harm and injuries to people. These are often the bases that you're going to get when they say free base. The next step that they're going to do is say, hey, I can show you what the free base is now that you've seen all the benefits of the regular adjustable base with the head up, foot up, massage, all of that, which by the way, I won't go into salesman mode because I can explain it's not a massage, it's a capillary stimulation and it does a bunch of other things. And maybe we'll break that down in another video, but that's not the point. The point right here is to show you exactly what's happening because what's happening is you're being primed to step from A to B to C to D. And now you've spent way more money than you ever wanted to. They prime you to think, hey, if I spend a little bit more money, then I can get that free adjustable base. But now, I'm on this mattress and I like the base. I like the presentation they just did. That felt really good on my back because it will. I promise you, it's actually going to feel really, really amazing. Super beneficial for back sleepers. For everyone else, not really, in my opinion. But if you're a back sleeper, like I said, we can break that down in another video. But they're going to say, hey, you can't get the base that you're on right now with this mattress as the free base. The free base actually just has head-up articulation. But what we can actually do right now, because we really value you and we really want your business, we want to make sure that you get the best deal, is we'll take the cost of this head-up base, which is usually $300-ish for a queen size at least, and we'll apply it as a credit towards the upgrade. So instead of spending $1,500, we're going to spend $1,200. How does that sound? So now in our scenario, you've gone from wanting to spend, let's say, $800 to being on a mattress that's $3,000. Now you don't get the free base. And then even if you push back, by the way, a lot of manufacturers don't allow you to get a free base with their beds. So now you can't. And now you've told the salesperson, hey, I don't want to spend this amount of money. And the salesperson lets you know, hey, the manufacturer doesn't even allow that. Actually, I can get in quite a bit of trouble. They might tell you a story about how a few of their salespeople did that. And actually the manufacturer is starting to pull the product from their floor because that was a story that they told us. It was a true story, but I was told to use it as a salesperson. And that was a story that happened like 5 years in the past or something absurd like that. And really, it was just a warning that the manufacturer had given our company. But you've gone in, you said, okay, if I buy the $3,000 mattress, it's a lot more, but the salesperson says it will last a lot longer, which, by the way, it probably won't. You're still going to replace it in 5 to 7 years, but they'll tell you, hey, it'll last you 15, 20 years, which maybe, but we don't really have the data for that, to be honest. So maybe it won't. Odds are, though, it doesn't matter. You'll replace it in 7 to 10 years at the maximum, and probably 5 to 7, whether you spend $800 or $3,000. But now you're justifying that $3,000 purchase, and now you're going to justify the adjustable base purchase, and now you're over $4,000, and you're at 6x basically the amount that you wanted to spend, and the sales process isn't even over. So great, you picked out the mattress. maybe you've given a little bit of a price objection, or maybe you've told them that that's absurd and it's crazy, and they've offered up the interest-free financing and shown you what that looks like. And now let's say you arrive on a $2,000 mattress with a $1,000 adjustable base. So you're still almost 4 times where you want to be. Well, now you're going to sit down and they're going to tell you all about the world of mattress protectors. So mattress protectors, they'll let you know, hey, you have a great warranty on your bed. Your bed is covered for 10, 15, maybe even 20 years against any manufacturing defects, any divots. If the mattress starts to degrade, you're covered, except if you don't put a mattress protector on it, it will void your warranty. Because what will happen is they'll come out, they'll see your body stains, because we do sweat a lot, and they'll say the mattress isn't warm because of defect, the mattress is warm because of improper care and maintenance, which, yes, it's true, but all of a sudden now you have to buy a mattress protector, and they're going to tell you right now, if you don't, you're probably not going to get your warranty. I don't know how to tell it. You're probably not going to get your warranty if you try to make a claim. And this part's pretty upsetting because the protector they're going to pull out is probably $300. It's $300. It's going to have a little bit of cooling, which that cooling is accomplished through kind of a gimmicky, that cooling is accomplished through a gimmicky way. We'll explain that in another video too, I'm sure, but they'll try to sell you that. If you don't like that, they'll pull out a $200 and then a $100. But the truth is you can find that $300 protector with similar specs for about $120 online, or you can buy their base protector. Literally, the base protector that we sold for $120 at the last company I worked for was no different than a $15 mattress protector that you would find online. And yeah, I guess you had the backing of the retailer, but really, if you bought an online protector and your mattress was taken care of, your warranty would still be covered. But they're not going to tell you that. They're going to tell you how much you sweat into a mattress. They're going to make you think, oh my gosh, this is disgusting. I remember our goal was gross you out as much as possible, because the more grossed out you are, the more motivated you are to buy. And that was true. So now you've gone from $800, $3,300. Okay. Well, what else do we have to talk about? Well, why don't we talk about pillows? And at this point, they probably fit you for a pillow matching your spinal alignment. This is a good thing. And a lot of these pillows are actually a decent value. And I would say, hey, that's actually a worthwhile add-on. In most cases, you are going to spend more than what you would have to online, but you are going to be guaranteed it works for you. And this is one of the few places that I would say, hey, yes, they're priming you. Yes, they want you to spend more money. Of course they do. But the value you're going to get, because if you buy a pillow online and it doesn't work out, and then you're sending it back and buying another and sending it back, and if you're anything like me, it's so annoying. So you just buy it and you keep it and you give it away. The pillow fitting process, if you have a salesperson who does that, is one of the few things that is absolutely worth it. I am a big fan of bed gear pillows. I use them every single day, and I probably will never hop off of those pillows, even though comparable spec pillows are like 30% less expensive. I don't care, because that fitting process, I know it works for me, and I just don't want to tempt fate. So they're going to try to get you to spend maybe $250 per pillow. You can get the base pillows that are fitted for about $100, and you don't have to get pillows at all. But for me, the spinal alignment was pretty important, and that's one of the few areas like, hey, I'll give credit to the salesperson if they actually fit you for a pillow. If they're just bringing it up at the end to get an upsell, it's not worth your time. Just ignore it. But so you buy those pillows. Now, if you have a partner, you guys just dropped $500 on pillows, and now they want to talk to you about, hey, what about some sheets? Look, you're going to go probably to Macy's. You're probably going to go buy some sheets. Pretty much everybody does. The data shows that they do. So why not just buy sheets here? You'll know what you're getting. You got it all at once. You don't have to worry. You don't have to make another trip. There's some value in that, but not near as much as what they're going to try to get out of you. I promise you, this is one that I was always against. I refuse to sell sheets, because the sheets that every company pushes are going to be $200 to $300 again. And sheets are a dime a dozen. You can get good quality sheets for about $50, $60 online. And you can get really good quality sheets for about $150. What they're selling it for $300 is an absolute ripoff, and I would not buy it. Don't buy it. But in this hypothetical scenario, say that you settle on $150 set of sheets. Now you're at about $4,000. Like, we're right back up there again, and we haven't even talked about warranty protection, adjustable base add-ons. They're going to present all of this to you. They're going to say, it doesn't really add much to your price, because you're going to be spending a 0% monthly price, like this is making sense, right? Hey, you're covered for an extra 5 years with the adjustable base. It's only $300. The base isn't going to break. You're going to be fine. Or, hey, what about this added protector? Or what about this added extendable warranty, extendable exchange period for your mattress? Well, let me tell you one thing. The data shows that at 90 days is the peak time that a customer might exchange their mattress. Anything beyond 90 days, that actually falls significantly, even if they don't like their mattress, because it just gets lower and lower and lower in your mind. And anytime you want to buy an extension, odds that you ever even use it are zero. You're going to know if you love the mattress pretty quickly within the first 120 nights. And that's the standard industry trial. Maybe a couple places are 100 nights, but you're really going to know within about 30, and in some cases even sooner. So I hope that this video has given you a little bit more of an understanding of what's going to happen when you walk into a mattress store. And I hope that it guides you to save money in some key areas and protect you from way overpaying or way overspending or going beyond your budget or your means. The last thing that I really want to tell you is, if you want a really, really good mattress, these online companies, they really do offer good quality products most of the time. I review a lot of them, and you'll notice a lot of them I rate pretty well. And that's not because, hey, I want to rate these. We aren't paid for these reviews. These aren't sponsored reviews. These are wholly our own opinions. And we can talk bad about a mattress if we want. In some cases, we do. Most mattresses these days are pretty good. It's just a matter of what's pretty good for you. How long do you want it to last? And how comfortable do you want to be? And when you combine those things, I would say you can really save a lot of money. And if you ask your salesperson, if you are in a mattress store, about these things and tell them where you want to be and explain your situation to them, if you have an ethical salesperson, then they're probably going to help you land closer to where you want to be, plus a few $100. Good thing is that doesn't really happen online, and you can actually see a lot more information online about all of these companies, all of these brands. They're direct to consumer, super friendly. There's a reason that I'm doing this versus mattress sales in a mattress store. And I would love to help you out if you have any questions. So please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're more than happy to help you. And by the way, if you've liked this content, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and also check out our website. We have a wealth of information there for you. We cannot wait to hear from you. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope that it's given you some information that you found to be valuable, and we'll see you in the next one.